Hey there, I am Oluebube Emeka and you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 practical ways to practice self-love. If this sounds like something you are interested in, you definitely want to keep watching. In my previous video, I explained what self-love is all about and the signs that show that you have self-love. For better context, I would appreciate that you watch that video first of all, then come back to this one. But if you don't want to, that's totally fine. We can continue from here. It simply means you can still understand whatever we talk about here, okay? Now, as the dictionary explains it, self-love is simply the act of appreciation of oneself that grows from actions that leads to spiritual, physical, and psychological growth, right? It simply means that you have learned to put yourself a top priority before every other person, and that your happiness and well-being comes first, matters to you the most. Now, on that note, the first way to practice self-love is to retrain your thoughts. I'm simply talking about you renewing your mind, renewal of your mind. As you grow, or as you're growing as a child, or as you have grown as a child, you will notice that the thoughts that you had about yourself while you were a child is definitely not the thoughts you have about yourself now. A child comes into this world purely innocent and has nothing in mind, right? But as a child goes through formation process, goes through the family, and now grows in a big society like ours, that child's thought process is altered. It simply means that, while a child is growing, at that time, the child is learning to talk, learning to understand things, and then the society starts sowing little seeds, or the family, immediate family starts sowing little seeds of, oh, you're not good enough, oh, you're not so fine, oh, you need to do this, you're not just enough, you need an extra kind of, body, you just need a lot of things, you're not just okay. The child's thought process starts building up and then affects the way the child sees him or herself. It simply means that the growth process has been altered. So this basically helps you to see yourself in a certain way and maybe makes you not to love yourself the way you are. You feel you're not enough. You feel like you have to do something extra. You feel like you are in a sort of competition with the people around you or with the society in itself. Plus, the society now gives you their standard of beauty, which you feel like you're not up to. And then it affects your self-esteem. Your confidence level goes from here to here. And you realize that you don't like yourself. You look at yourself in the mirror and you literally hate yourself. Yeah. It is time you retrain your thoughts at this point, right? So all you need to do is to change the information you've already gotten accustomed to something positive. And I understand it's not that easy. Of course, it's not going to be easy because you've literally lived about 30 years of your life or 20 or whichever years you've lived on earth in this kind of thought, right? It simply means you have work to do. So all you have to do is to change the information you're used to hearing. And one way to start doing that is words of affirmation. You need to affirm yourself. It means that you have to change the words you're used to listening. If you're used to hearing you're ugly, you're not enough, you need to start telling yourself, I am beautiful, I am healthy, I am awesome, I am intelligent, I am the best of my kind, I am unique. You need to hear yourself say these words, all right? It's something that you have to practice intentionally. It does not mean that these are magic words that will take away your thoughts, but it starts conditioning your mind, right? And then before you know it, you start getting used to hearing yourself say these words. And don't feel bad. The first few days might feel like, girl, you're lying. You're lying. The second day, yeah, the same thing. But by the time you do this for a week and 2 weeks and 3 weeks, up to a month and consistently, you realize that when you say it to yourself, there's no self-doubt here. You just believe that you, my darling, are enough and you're beautiful. You can also do this by reading books, right? It means that you will need to intentionally expose yourself to positive information. It means that you have to read books on self-esteem, read books on how to build confidence, read books on self-discovery. Read books and know who you are in God. Read the Bible to understand who you are in God. When you have a better understanding of who you are and the man that has created you, girl, you would have a paradigm shift. You would know that God does not make mistakes. You would not be influenced by the societal standards of beauty. You would not be influenced by what people say about you. So go for knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge would help you, but when you apply the knowledge, you make great results. Okay? Another way to retrain your thoughts would be to get rid of negative people. Yeah, you have to do that. It means you have to be intentional about the kind of people you surround yourself with. You should not have room for toxic people at all. Get rid of them, because these people would keep feeding you with the wrong information about yourself. They will keep exchanging negative energy with you, and before you know it, you absorb it so well that it affects the way you see yourself. Honey, get rid of toxic people and you'll be free. You need to surround yourself with positive people that have better things to say to you. You need to surround yourself with people that do not deplete your energy, right? So, darling, do that. Great. The next practical way to practice self-love is to admit your flaws and take action. I need to let you know something. You're not perfect. As a matter of fact, nobody is perfect. But it is when you admit your flaws and then decide to work on it that you make progress in growth process, right? There's a place of character. There's a place of charisma. Charisma can only take you up, but you see, character is what sustains you in that level, right? You need to understand your flaws. Know what you need to work on. Understand where you need to replace bad with good. Just do like a self-analysis. That's one thing I do sometimes. I ask people around me, what do you think I should work on? What do you think I should maintain? What do you think I should do better to be a better person? Because I'm not even perfect myself. So when you do that, you notice that you start growing. You see the growth in yourself. You love yourself the more. Because sometimes, because you're not growing, you don't like yourself that much. When I start growing, I love myself the more. I can't even tell you the last of it. The level of love I have for myself increases naturally because I'm seeing growth in myself. Sometimes you don't even know how good you are in certain things until people tell you. You see, that's why you need to do self-analysis. Because again, a lot of us, we are all products of nature and nurture. Nurture has built you to become a certain way, but you intentionally trying to get better will help you become better and love yourself the more. So that is one way to practice self-love, okay? The next practical way to practice self-love is relationship analysis. My love, you need to sit yourself down. Write down all the people in your life that has or have an influence on you, right? And know the ones to get out, like kick them out. Yeah, and know the ones to retain. If you don't do that, you would keep accommodating the crowd. You will keep accommodating irrelevant people. Irrelevant because they don't have great impact on you, right? You need to make way for the right people to come into your life, because we always have a way to entertain a lot of people because we want to please them, because you don't want them to feel like, oh, you want to just give up on the friendship even when they are not meeting up to the friendship. One thing I've learned to do is to let go of friendships that don't serve me anymore. And not because I'm selfish, it's because I value my growth. I value myself. If I notice that in the journey of the friendship we are not aligning anymore, it's easy. I'll let you go, especially if I try to bring you back and you are not. And I'm not talking about you like backsliding. No, I'm talking about you not just available for growth. Like you're not growing, you're not making intentional effort to grow and become a better person, to grow mentally. We cannot just connect. I don't know how to entertain that. And it's not necessarily me telling you I don't want to be friends with you anymore. It's just the fact that I would naturally not look forward to talking with you anymore. Like it would just go down. You would just notice it, right? So I need you to do the same thing. Do a relationship analysis. Check out the people in your life. It's the same thing as you getting rid of the negative people, right? So just do it for yourself. And you notice that you have been entertaining the wrong people all along. And you need to make room for the right people because, girl, guy, you need to grow. You can't be stuck at the same place. You can't be stagnant, else you start decaying in your mind. It's like a stagnant water. You can't stay at a place. You will start smelling. You need to keep flowing. People need to see impact in your life. You need to have value to give to people. And if you're going to do that, you need to love yourself a lot. if you're gonna love yourself, you need to get rid of the negative people, do relationship analysis, and get your priorities right, okay? The next beautiful way to practice self-love, I don't know, I'm kind of excited about this one because I practice a lot. It is self-care. My dear, please practice self-care. I'm not talking about you saying, oh, I want to make my hair. Nah, well, that's part of self-care, but I mean like romanticize your life. That's the word. Romanticize your life. Take out a day. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Take care of your spirit. Just romanticize your life entirely. You can take out a day and say, oh, I want to do skincare routine. I want to do my nails. I want to just do something that makes you happy. Just show yourself, show your body love. Try to create a routine that works for you. Try to create a routine that will make you feel positive and feel alive and just love yourself the more. Learn to romanticize your life. You're not bad. You're not all that bad. This life is just once, my love, and you can't waste it. So romanticize your life and you'll see that you love yourself more. That is one way to practice self-love. So wake up in the morning and just, rise and shine, baby kind of attitude. Pray, read, and do whatever you want to do. Make sure you eat well. And then maybe work out in the evening, read a book, just go to work and dress well, like dress the part. If you dress well, you will feel good about yourself. That's the thing. Your confidence will just, come up. Do you get what I mean? Because, girl, you look good. There's this annoying guy in my neighborhood. You see the sound you're hearing right now? Whew. Please ignore it, okay? Just act like you're not hearing it. So yes, practice self-care. That's a way to show self-love. That's a way to make yourself love you the more. Love you some you, sugar. Love you some you. I'm not naughty, I promise, guys. I promise. You can also go on solo dates. Do not wait for a man to take you out before you have some fun. It's shocking that most ladies don't even know what a date looks like because you're waiting for a guy to take you out. Really? There's something called solo dates. It means that you can wake up one morning or one evening, have a bath and just look good, take your time and just prep, and then order an Uber if you don't have a car of your own. Take yourself. You can even make a reservation. If you don't have much money, you could just go to an eatery that you can afford. Sit down there, get yourself a nice meal, a drink, and just eat alone. And just romanticize your life and just have fun. It's your me time. When you're done, order an Uber and go home. You have no idea what that does to your mind. It just makes you feel independent mentally. It makes you feel liberated, like you're not waiting for anybody to do that for you. It makes you feel like you've put yourself first and your priority. So when a man does that for you, it doesn't feel like it's a favor. It's a normal thing because you do it. Don't wait for anyone to take you out. Do your solo dates. Solo dates are really beautiful. Trust me, girl. They are beautiful. Okay. Another way to practice self-love is to look after your body and your mind. Yeah. Take care of your body. Like, take care of your body. If there is one thing that I find appalling, is when someone doesn't have a great dental hygiene or body hygiene. Like, what's the problem? Like, what is it? Why have you chosen to just be a bearer of bad odor? I'm sorry, but it's really important though. It is so shocking to see a beautiful girl and she talks, opens her mouth to talk, and you're shocked. You just seize your breath and you're about to pass out. Guys, it is terrible. Just work on your dental hygiene. Brush twice a day. Floss when you eat. And when you want to brush, just take it a bit serious. Scrape your tongue. Get a scraper. Scrape your tongue. And I don't know, just do what you have to do. Another reason to do that is because you're going to get married one day. Do you honestly want to suffer someone's child? Really? Do you honestly want to have someone bear your battle door? Come on, that doesn't make sense. Take care of yourself. Have your bath twice a day. Get deodorants. Wear perfumes. Wash your clothes. Make sure they don't smell. I can't believe I'm saying this right now, but guys, it's very serious. It's that serious because I have met a lot of people and I was not impressed. And they keep wondering up to this day, what did I do to you? No, sis, you just have an odor. Okay. And you don't have to wait for someone to tell you that. You can tell that you have an odor. You don't smell yourself. Raise your armpit and smell it and know if you can, if you still be alive. Just do, smell it. Come on, your nose works. Your nose works, right? Just do that. All right. Now, the last but not the least way to practice self-love is to stand up for yourself. Look, I get it. The world is against you sometimes. The society does not help you. Your friends, your family sometimes can be terrible, but you don't have to join them. When everybody speaks ill of you, when nobody appreciates you, when nobody wants to love you, love yourself. Stand up for yourself. When people speak ill of you, stand up for yourself. I'm not saying you necessarily have to reply or just shout at. No, you don't have to do that. Standing up for yourself can mean ignore them, but you know what you know your worth. You remind yourself of who you are. Stand up for yourself mentally. Stand up for yourself in your mind. Have a paradigm shift. Show up for yourself every day. No matter how bad you feel about yourself, wake up in the morning and tell yourself you're beautiful, you're smart, you're this, you're that. I may have failed today, but I will stand up again and I'll keep moving. My past does not define me. My failures do not define me. I might have failed today, but girl, I will not remain there. I will not. I choose to stand up for myself. I choose to show up for myself every day. I choose to give myself a chance to a better life. I choose to do better. Okay? Encourage yourself. You are your cheerleader. Nobody will cheer you if you don't do it for yourself. Don't wait for people to appreciate you first. Appreciate yourself. Celebrate your little wins. That's another way to show self-love. Celebrate your little wins, right? When you achieve something that people think, oh my God, that's such a little win. No, girl. It's a big win for you. Celebrate it. You write an exam, you pass it. Girl, pop yourself some wine and drink. Okay? You finish reading a book. You don't have to go do anything, fancy. You can just cook yourself a nice meal. Eat and rest. The little things you celebrate in your life makes you feel like you've achieved great things gradually. And before you know it, you have ticked out all your goals. And you're shocked like, oh, I did this. Like I did all this. Yeah, darling. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your little wins, okay? I am so sure that this video has been amazing so far. If you have enjoyed it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. I always say this is not a monologue. This is a dialogue. I would like to hear your thoughts. I would like to read your thoughts rather. I want to see what you think about this. Share your thoughts on the comment section. Let me know exactly how this has helped you. Now, if you have anything you want me to talk about, anything, girl, I got you. Guy, I got you too, right? Just let me know in the comment section and we'll take it up from there. My name again is Olebube Emeka. If you don't know me, if you are a newbie to my channel though, welcome. Where have you been all my life? We've been waiting for you. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to tell you that I love you. I love you so much to the moon and back. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for being a part of the community actually. So make sure that you, my newbie, are a part of my community, and trust me, there's a lot from where this value is coming from. Take care of yourself. You're amazing, and I love you to the moon and back. Mwah.